we go.
Hey, I'm a support act, mystery act actually.
This is my interview.
No one asked to interview me. Sorry guys, only done 8 albums.
Example, this is my interview, okay? My moment.
Hijacked.
Hey, do you know how happy I am for you? I love you to bits. But I've been doing this 20 years, I don't want to interview me. So it is guys, it's my chemistry.
Yeah. That's my intro guy, isn't it? Paid by the hour.
Alright, we're going to kick into it. We're here backstage at Mystery Fest with Biochemistry.
Hello.
Welcome. How did you enjoy your set?
I loved it. It was amazing. Great crowd, good energy, and yeah, just love being here. It's amazing.
Amazing. How does it feel when people are singing your tracks back at you?
Honestly, there's no better feeling. Yeah, it's incredible. I can't describe the feeling. It's a very unique experience, and it's nice just seeing people smile and singing your songs. Is amazing.
Crazy.
So good,
the crowd was so into it.
Yeah, I loved it.
So this is one of your final shows of your New Zealand and Australia tour.
Yep.
What's it like performing down under compared to the Northern Hemisphere?
I would say the people here are keen for it, do you know what I mean? Like in certain places it's like saturated, you get drum and bass on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you get it every day of the week. And here it feels, it's like fresh and like people are excited for it. So yeah, the energy is amazing, and everyone's so lovely as well. Like it's amazing. I can't give enough good words.
Yes, well drum and bass is definitely one of our favourite genres here in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through your creative process when writing a new track?
I'm just winging it. I'm just pressing buttons. So I use Fruity Loops, and that's what I make music on. And for me, it's like I feel like I'm using like a PlayStation game or something. I'm easily entertained. It's like pretty colours. I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm button bashing until something sounds good, and then I just throw it out, and hopefully people like it.
And I think they do after watching the reactions tonight and
enough
during
trial
the
and
rest
error,
of the tour,
do you know
right?
what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
So how did you decide on drum and bass as your genre? Did you experiment with other things before that?
So when I was like 13, 14, I made dubstep. It was my brother that showed me a tune called Saxon from Chasing Status. It was a dubstep tune. I was like, right, this has changed my life forever. So yeah, that was it. And then I found drum and bass, and yeah, that took over. And now every time I make music, it slips up to that 174 BPM. So
as it should, it should.
Yeah, nice.
So how does it feel being on big tours like this, working with some other incredible artists on the lineup? Do you still get nervous? Do you still have pinch me moments?
Yeah, always nervous. I get nervous before every show. If you ever catch me backstage, I'm like pacing it up and down. But yeah, it's amazing, and just to see people as well. Like there's people here like I literally listened to as like a teenager, and I'm like, oh hey Spy,
like,
nice to meet you. You know what I mean? I try not to fanboy too much, but I sort of sweat inwards. I can taste my sweat. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, don't be nervous. But
hold it together. Hold it together.
Yeah. Don't embarrass yourself, Alex. But I've done that multiple times. But everyone's so lovely. Drum and bass is one of the best scenes, and everyone's been so accepting and so nice to just chat to everyone. It's honestly, it's like, it's amazing. I'm still pinching myself, you know what I mean?
I love it.
Yeah, it's
Does
amazing.
the novelty of touring ever wear off, or you're always just as excited as you were on the first tour?
Oh, always just as excited, because you never know what's coming. Do you know what I mean? It's like you never know what the crowds are saying, who you're gonna meet. It's fresh every time. Other than airports, you know how airport security are. They always have this face on you like, you're like, I haven't done anything wrong. Although the other day, I must say, right, I was putting my tray through and someone put their headphones on my tray.
Oh no.
Right? And I'm like, you can't do that.
Oh,
it's like, you could be doing anything, right? It could be like smuggling drugs and that. It's like, come on, I get through to the other side, my bag gets caught and that. I'm like, they're like, wait, who are these headphones and that? I'm like, they're not mine. I'm so close to getting caught, like, but yeah, so it's a risky game, do you know what I mean? It's a tough job being a DJ.
It is a tough job, it is. So what's next for you?
Up next, I've got, I'm sort of stacking tunes at the minute for next year. I want it to be a really exciting year. I sort of took a bit of time to like slow things down just to get things ready. And yeah, next year, loads of new tunes, really big collaborations. I've been always like quite reserved, just working with myself, using a lot of like splice vocals and things like that. Now I'm fortunate enough to work with people that are my heroes, you know what I mean?
Amazing.
So it's so a lot of big collaborations coming next year.
Oh, I'm excited to hear those. Who would be your dream collaboration?
Dream collaboration? Oh, do you know what? It'd probably be a mix of like just a bunch of jump up people. Do you know what I mean? Like some scatty, like I do like my underground stuff. I know I'm more known for like I've got a couple like Dancers Hill and Born and things like that, but I do love my jump up, so it'd be nice to like pick some brains of like them people. So like Turno, Amplify, New Elements, Just any of them Jump Up boys, man. DRZ, by the way, got to shout him out. I am actually working with him already, and he's such a sick producer. He's on the come up, and could just keep making tunes with him, to be honest. It's such a good process. But
exciting stuff.
Yeah, too many names to mention, to be honest with you. But
That makes me pumped. So where are you touring next? Are you going to any other countries? Have you got any other plans over the New Year's period?
So up next, I'm going to the Netherlands. I'm bringing a couple friends with me, just literally like having a good time. So Netherlands, and then off to the States for the first time. So going to the USA and taking my dad out there for the first, going out with my old man. And yeah, my plan is we're doing a road trip from Atlanta. So LA to Atlanta. I'm going to stop off in Las Vegas, and I'm going to bet basically my life savings on red.
Yes,
and,
as you should.
and see what happens, you know what I mean?
Oh, exciting stuff.
But yeah, that should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. First time in the States, so yeah, it's exciting.
Cool. It's been awesome to see the uptake that drum and bass is having internationally, not just in big countries like the UK and New Zealand, but in the USA. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's picking up, and it's nice to see the comments as well. Like a lot of people, they sort of comment where they're from and they leave their flag, and to see how worldwide drum and bass has come is amazing. I mean, I remember just being in like my mate's shed listening to Hazard and just thinking it was just my village. I remember just turning the music down thinking, because I want my mum to hear I'm listening to this because it's so underground and like dirty. But to see it be so worldwide is amazing. To be a part of that journey, and like, the pioneers before us, respect to them, because it's an amazing industry to be a part of, and drum and bass forever, man.
Drum and bass forever, I love it. And the last question I have for you today is, what feeling do you like to leave punters with after a set?
Just happy and filled with love. I think dancing's healing. I want people to hug their mates and just, everyone goes through such hard times, you know what I mean? Stressful times, hard times, and if they can get a moment to like have a breather from everyday reality, that's all I want really. It's just that people have a bit of sedation from stress.
I love it. And that's the magical thing about music, right? It brings people together.
It's amazing, yeah. I mean, what's amazing about drum and bass is you can be chatting to someone, once you find out they like drum and bass, it's like, you're like instantly best friends. It's like, we just become best friends.
Straight away, right?
Amazing.
It's a family vibe.
Yeah, it's a family vibe. It's nice, people can have it out. And yeah, I think just having them moments to just escape the everyday stresses of life, you know what I mean?
Amazing, I love it. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
That was so much fun.
I enjoyed it. Hello, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Amazing.
Fat sausage, where'd you stick it? Tell her, check her back pocket. Wrong socket, then I take your mic and run to stage rocket. Here's one for your nostril, call me Nostradamus. Catch me with the actors and the gangsters and the pranksters and the weed farmers. I'm your favourite D-list celebrity, and as I say this one, just pay me some. I don't care one bit what playlist play.